The rest of the boxers making their way back. And
ladies and gentlemen, the first árbitro, referee, Roberto Servide de Argentina, de los Caciques de Venezuela. Caciques from Venezuela corner, Jefferson José Blanco. De los Domadores de Cuba, Hacemos from Cuba corner, Argilagos.
Well, saying this guy is good would probably be doing him a disservice. He is so talented, and at the age of 20 he's cramming in a lot of experience, whether it's in World Championships. He went to Rio last summer as well, as far as the semi-finals. I think for him that was probably a disappointment, but those have been few and far between for the fresh-faced Argilagos, because he wins just about everything he takes part in, and that includes an fast, talented, experienced and relaxed. And I look forward to seeing what he's up to in the new season.
De la noche, división 49 kilogramos, the first bout of the night. En la esquina de los Caciques de Venezuela, Caciques from Venezuela, campeón nacional, primera vez, national champion first, Jefferson José Blanco. De los Domadores de Cuba, Hacemos from campeón mundial Doha 2015, bronce olímpico Río 2016. 10 victorias, 3 derrotas en series mundiales. World Champion Argilagos.
Productions are completed as referee Roberto Servide of Argentina. We rivals for both of these boxers, but referee calls this the ring. You look forward to it. And here we go. Just a reminder, 5 3-minute rounds, of course, in the WSB. Slight tweaking of the point scoring system this year. Sort of bonus points or consolation points to be picked up as well. It's 3-2, 3-1 or 2-1. They will pick up 1 point, and those could be crucial. Who earned a couple of narrow defeats that picked them up a couple of extra points, and that saw them through to the quarterfinals. Like the way that Blanco has settled down to this. You can see the southpaw. It's impressive given the man who's in front of him. What will be interesting is to see a quick flurry from Argilagos out of the clinch. It's a reminder that to Blanco he needs to be switched on at all times. But there is a new program in place in Venezuela, the National Boxing League, and he's from that particular competition that so I suspect the next year or so is going to be an important one for that country and for this team, and it could just be we're going to see the unearthing of some talent. It's a reminder that to Blanco he needs to be switched on at all times, Venezuela squad. So I suspect the next year or so is going to be an important one for that country and for this team, and it could just be we're going to see the unearthing of some talent. So judging by the first couple of minutes, Blanco knows what he's doing. Oh, he landed a punch there, Blanco, but the harder right hand, right cross that came back, it was followed up by a left hand. Both of those meaty punches came from Argilagos, who is in and out of range and firing back with quick, hard punches. This is impressive stuff. Oh, lovely combination. Left to the body and then came back with a left hook to the head as well. Argilagos, he's going through the armory now. Inside the final 30 seconds, lovely body shot too there from the Cuban. Although Blanco has that nice loose style, he is being beaten to the punch on the counter by Argilagos, who's found his range pretty quickly. I think he had a look for the first minute. And now he's countering just about every... The first minute or so, Blanco settled into it. He looked quite sort of relaxed, but then there was that flurry, the first real exchange, where he was rocked onto his back foot and then copped a left foot hook in the next foot. Into round two. I should have said during the sort of point scoring system as well, a draw the particular match, I mean in the sort of 5-fight series. Blanco attempting to come forward, a little bit tighter with his guard, a bit more attention to defence. I suspect that was some of the advice in the corner. They won convincingly, the most impressive season 6. They got to the final, lost narrowly in season 5, 2015 to the Astana Irelands. They lost 6-4 in the final there. And then they won on sudden death in season 4 over the Baku Fires, Azerbaijan. 6-5 that was, a sudden death encounter that was won. Nice counter left again from Argilagos. The feet just got a bit tangled between the... Let me see Argilagos switching, mirroring the setup of the southpaw in front of him. And he can do everything, anything. Bronze medalist in Rio, that would have been a bit of a disappointment. Went out to the Colombian Martinez last summer. As he starts to left hand there, you can see the oohs and ahs and the olays from the Cuban fans too with every one of those punches. They really do love their boxing, such a part of their fabric. Such an opportunity as well for any young man or indeed women to make the mark for the country. No, sharp punching. Neat. Although they're single shots, they're just fast, accurate, eye-catching punches. And even when he manages to close the distance, Blanco, Argilagos is just too fast, too quick. Not so much hard punches. That was a cuffing shot almost on the tip of the inside of the glove, but just so accurate, so fast. And he's so difficult to hit himself. He had a look at the first minute of the first round, then turned up the heat, relaxed and started to enjoy himself in the second, and would suspect that he is in control of the scorecards. He's trying hard, Blanco, to close the gap. Give him a lot of credit for that. Campaign in recent seasons by Iba, heads-up campaign. It started in Doha, late 2015, with the head guards off to remind boxers to not to be leaning in with the head, avoiding cuts as often as possible. Good effort this from Blanco. Quite a few of those landing on arms and gloves. But if he is at least landing punches, it means that he's not taking them. Now there's an arrogance and a swagger about the work now of Argilagos. He's standing his ground too. With 1 or 2 there, Blanco. Nice left hand to the body from the Venezuelan too. He's enjoyed a better round, Blanco. Still getting counter punched. suppose there have been moments like this where Argilagos is content to stay in range, and under that high chance who enjoyed a better round. Quite whether it was enough to impact on the scorecards remains to be seen. Actually looks, Blanco, a little bit like Joel Fignol, one of the stars of the Venezuelan setup, the flyweight. He and welterweight Gabriel Maestra, who's effectively the skipper of the squad. We'll be seeing him in action in the coming weeks. The others in this group, Argentina and Colombia. In fact, Cuba home to Argentina next time up, and Caciques de Venezuela, they're away in Colombia. Into the Argilagos is going to follow the tail. Looks like he is going to follow the template of the previous round and stay in range. And oh, lovely fast left hook from the high guard there from the Cuban. Just a jab too. I think he wants to prove to Blanco that he... I was thinking any boxing match or encounter, you just, given the nature of the sport, you don't give your opponent any chance at all, any sniff unnecessarily. Blanco's got a great attitude. He's having a go. I think Argilagos is just supremely confident. Maybe he's felt the shots and is not remotely concerned, but he's back now to movement and picking his shots, Argilagos, and picking his shots, Argilagos, and he can win so easily doing that, given his talent, as we saw in the first two rounds. Maybe just letting a bit of the fizzle of Blanco's work go out and then punish him. Oh, lovely shot. Well, looked like a lovely shot. Referee close enough to the action. I don't know whether the feet tangled. Inside the final minute. Nice body shot from Blanco. Love his attitude in this. He's not been daunted by the occasion, by the opponent, even although he's overmatched in so many areas. Again, Blanco did some good work throughout that round, as he did in the previous round. There you see the fast combination. Nice little uppercut sneak through from Blanco. Definitely had his moments. And there it was it was a kind of push, but he definitely went over from the left hand. There you go. Maybe slightly pushed him down with that left hand, and maybe that was the referee's view. Into the fifth and final round then. Well, the first two rounds from Argilagos were just brilliant, showing how special he is. The reigning world champion, he won that event in Doha in late 2015. I was out there for that couple of weeks in Qatar. Head-to-head and toe-to-toe for the last three rounds. Argilagos has not proved unbeatable in the World Series of Boxing. He was last year, 4 out of 4. Season 5, he did lose 3 times, winning 6 of his 9. He actually lost in the final to Zusupov in that 6-4 defeat to the Astana Arlans. Hassan Boy Dusmatov beat him as well, the Uzbek. And the Mexican, the decent Mexican Joselito Velasquez, a couple of years ago beat him too, but he's only 20. Goodness me. Getting better all the while. Well, I wonder what the corner, I mean, maybe Argilagos just do his own thing, he's so confident. I wonder what they've said to him though. Certainly the third and fourth rounds you fancy were a bit unnecessary in terms of how he went about it. He may well have still won those rounds anyway. Bit of the tape coming loose on the glove. You might just see in some of the branding that the ring canvas, also in the corners, the two stars next to the Cuba Domadores insignia, their emblem. And that's indicative of their 2 wins in the World Series of Boxing. You probably end up like the football, and whether it's home championships, probably end up one will have to signify 5 or 10 the way the Cubans are going. Good flurry at the end. Great sportsmanship. I really like the endeavour. I think that experience will do Jefferson Blanco the world of good. He's already won a national. He might just be this new breed of talent coming through. There's Argilagos family. I suspect Argilagos wins comfortably. Did they reward Blanco's work at all? Maybe in the fourth.
Resultado del combate, división 49 kilogramos. Ladies and gentlemen, the score of this bout, 49 kilograms division. Juez 1, judge number 1, 50-45, 50-45. Juez 2, judge number 2, 50-44, 50-44. Juez 3, judge number 3, 50-44, 50-44. El vencedor por puntos, por votación unánime, the winner by points, unanimous decision, de los Domadores de Cuba, Timers from Cuba.
And no surprise, Argilagos wins again. Quite wide on a couple of the scorecards. You can see by 6 points into the